Made it my specific goal to tour the south coast of Iceland, especially where a lot of people want to go. Reynisfjara beach, the black sand beach, the Skógafoss waterfalls, the waterfalls where you can actually walk behind, also things like glacier hiking, all of that, all in a single day. But what I really love about this place is as you're walking, wherever you're going, especially at this time of year, there's literally ice and snow everywhere. So it really lives up to its name. This is Iceland. So first stop, I've arrived here at Skógafoss, and you can see right above my shoulder there in that gap, I believe, yes, that's the waterfall. It's one of the most powerful waterfalls here in Iceland. But over to the Skógafoss waterfall, just following the trail. What you notice is there's two trails. So this is what you take going up. Look how many steps that is, and that's the viewpoint from up there. But if you don't prefer going up, you can also go and experience the view from down there. Let's see, based on the time, which one is possible. I can hear the sound right behind me and is absolutely whistling in my ear right now. Let's go there because I have a funny feeling I am about to be splashed. Oh wow, just look at that. So this will produce constant mist. So I'm guessing on most sunny days you'll be able to see rainbows, if not double rainbows. There's the trail of the water that flows through once it all drops down, and it goes for quite some distance. There are rocks here to avoid getting fully wet, but they're still very slippery. Gosh. Oh, the ice. Oh, it's very easy to slip. And that's it right there. It is not disappointing. Iceland is a beauty. So when you are traveling to Iceland, you need to come to Skógafoss, because just to feel that noise, that atmosphere, the mist just plowing onto you. I haven't even got closer because I'm worried I'll get fully wet. And you can see the faintest of rainbows being created. Oh wow, it's a privilege. Apparently the legend has it that there is gold being planted by the Vikings here. Oh wow, look at that. Just look at that. And there it is, right there. It's crazy. And look how icy this is. I've been slipping and sloping quite some time. Can we get closer? Ugh. I don't think I've got the grip on these boots to be able to go any closer, because it is absolutely slippery slope right now. Do you know what? This experience being here in Skógafoss reminds me of my trip to Jaflong. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. The link is above. But this whole experience, and mind you, this is just the first stop for the day, especially on a sunny day like this. Very fortunate, because the first day I arrived it was absolutely downpour with snow, not rain, snow, and that makes it very chilly. Right now with the sun out, it's really lovely, really mild at 0 degrees, and you don't feel that just of coldness. Like, it doesn't bite like it did on the first day. But just that experience, the feel, the noise, the sound, it is absolutely worth the whole experience alone. And you could spend half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour here just to get that feel. And why I chose to go down instead of going up, up will make you feel so tired. But I think if you go up and you're trying to get that experience, you need a bit more time here. You probably get nice scenic views, but you're at a waterfall. And to experience a waterfall, you need to experience the downpour of that waterfall. And all that mist just blowing onto you and getting to see the rainbow itself form. Oh, that is a priceless moment. So checking out the size for the crampons right now for hiking. Whew.
What is your size?
8.5, so
okay.
Let's see.
Let's see, I'm not so familiar with UK size, but
8.5, 8, 9, it's in between those.
I think Europe.
Let's try. So you're gonna step with your heel?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think it goes in.
It goes in? No, it needs to go in more. There we go. There, that's it.
That's good, that's good. Yeah.
As it's beaming in sunshine with my crampons right here, about to get into full gear. We've actually taken a bit of a change in plan because the sun is so good right now that we are doing the glacier hiking first. So 2 hours of glacier hiking before we head back to the waterfalls and of course the black sand beach as well. This will be an absolute incredible experience. It's the first time for me going glacier hiking. You can see people right behind there gearing up. So helmets, everything, whatever else needed, it's about to be put on right now. Struggling getting this on. Oh gosh, it's tight. I had to loosen it. No wonder I was struggling. Put it up, put it up. Thank you, thank you. Jeez, that was much harder than I thought it would be. Now I've gone go ape and stuff and it's exactly the same thing in harnessing. But for some reason this time I completely mucked up. But the scenic landscape, the settings is absolutely mesmeric. The stunning beauty around here. And I've got my axe, which looks great. The hike is about to begin. Oh, this part is very slippery. Look how icy that patch is. For that view is spectacular. We haven't even got started yet. Alright, let me get onto a non-slippery slope because I don't have the crampons on yet. So would glacier hiking be part of your Iceland adventure? How many of you are as adventurous? How many of you love hiking? Let me know, because the more and more countries I'm visiting now, the more hiking is becoming a bit of a passion, a bit of a love. Because recently going to Albania, the Balkans, the mountains, I did 2 hikes there, absolutely loved them. And now here, albeit a different hike, different challenges, different gear, the experience hopefully will be absolutely spectacular. So the glacier hike walk is that part up there. So that's exactly where we're going. There's a trail path that's just underneath there that leads to that. Sólheimajökull or something like that along those lines. It's absolutely butchered that name, but it's on the screen right now. So you have an attempt to try and pronounce that. Just taking a few photos with the group here and then we start. I haven't put on the crampons just yet. So this is the lagoon right here. The lagoon itself has been receding about 50 meters every year. I'm guessing because of climate change. But then we're walking past this trail and then up there. Whew, still haven't got there yet.
That's one way if you don't have long stuff.
And the hike officially begins. Oh my god, I struggled putting on the crampons, but it's on there now. I need to stab in whenever, but you can see people already starting the hike. Look at the glaciers here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This feels an absolute privilege. Oh, into the sunshine, finally. Oh, this feels good, but we are in ice. To literally dig in. Oh, the sunshine feels awesome. That sense of having to pinch yourself, like, am I really here? Witnessing, experiencing this. This.
Can you cut this part that I should?
Yes, no, of course. No, no worries. Oh, just look at that. And the surroundings around here. Beautiful. You got the sun right behind. And this is, I mean, there are certain elements of it is tricky, but you just have to stay on the path and follow. But what it does give you is that sense of thrill, that excitement you need on a trip like this here in Iceland. Because without a little challenge, without a little adventure, you never get to test yourself. And these are the fundamentals of truly enjoying happiness and learning more about your own capabilities. How truly capable are you of putting yourself to the test? Some things may be to the limits and above and beyond, but some things are just worth trying. So slightly uphill, but it's a pretty flat surface too, though I'm going slightly uphill, and that's what's tiring me out. So you can see the ice under the snow right there, and this is many years of snow just being squashed and cramped together. You know when you're making a snowball and it gets harder and harder the more you squeeze it into a ball shape? Well, that's what's happened over a number of years, where it's just literally gone from piles of snow to squashed ice. And that's what makes the glaciers. So now to probably the challenging part. We're going down into a tunnel. So you can see people taking it slowly to go down to a tunnel. Let's see what it looks like. And that's the tunnel over there. So you can see little steps created and formed, but even then it doesn't give any guarantee that you make it. Okay, sideways. That's it. So made it down, going through. This is the route. Let's see. Hi, this is me giving it a go to go inside. Wow, it looks really lovely. Oh wow. Crystal clear ice. Oh, that is stunning. That is absolutely stunning. There's two people in there, so it's a bit of a traffic jam. Okie dokie, time to go in. And this is what it looks like. Oh my god, unbelievable experience this. Into a cave. So having the privilege to take a picture in there is one heck of an experience. Hopefully that gives you a taste of what this experience is like. And there's more. Oh my god. He's making a bit of a clear pathway. He's carving the stairs. Mate, you're getting paid for this. Man at work. This is what you call free labor right there. Hey, it's carving stairs. Hi-ho! I feel so VIP right now. I just had stairs carved out for me. Oh, what a privilege. The feeling of being here. Oh, absolutely priceless. And you got some people. And this is exactly what happens when you enjoy a break too much. So we're continuing the trek, and as you can see, there's a massive hole here. So this is a bit of a gorge, and you can see it has a bit of a trail. So what we're going to do is go all the way around so we can get a better view from over there, right on that spot there. So you can see in the distance there are some people already there, so that's where we're going. It's called a mula. So translate that how you will, but you can see some people doing wonderful things, climbing down. I guess climbing down is for the experts. Beginners like me and you watching, we won't be doing that. But one day we will get there. And when we get there, I'll be showing you how I've exactly gone from a simple trek, or quite a challenging trek at this moment, right now, to going on the most amazing adventures, hiking, climbing down, climbing up, and even jumping off things. Who knows? Just being wild and being adventurous. That's the nature of being someone who wants to challenge their own limits. And that's what I love doing. So that brings to an end the whole hike. About an hour and a half in, another half an hour to get back. What a sensational experience this was. And mind you, this is only one of 4 parts to this tour. So to get this as part of the adventure, going through and experiencing the mountain, the glaciers, the snow, the challenge of it all, carrying an axe with you all around and slashing away at the glacier itself as you please. What an experience. And you know what? That's half the day done. Gonna have lunch in a bit and then over to see the black sand beach and then finish off with one more waterfall. So people, I've arrived now here at the black sand beach, which is just over there. Well, the black sand beach itself formed from lava, volcanic lava. So let's get our first impressions. Oh my goodness, just look how scintillating this looks. I mean, I've been aware of the black sand beach for a number of years, but to finally say I'm here feels absolutely privileged. And that's the basalt column over there, you can see. The dangers of the wave here, look at that. Look at them bashing away. The current is so strong it will pull you away. So there is danger about being here at the black sand beach, so you need to be very careful. You can see it here. This, it feels so good. I mean, it's not sand at all. This is volcanic lava. So to say that I've touched volcanic lava, I mean, that's mind-boggling, is it not? This beach has no theme park, no rides, no nothing, just nature demanding pure respect. And that in itself says a huge statement in terms of the power of this beach itself. I mean, when you look at the rocks itself and how they're, the size of them, the color of them, beautiful, aren't they? Just the raw power of the sea. So you'll start seeing a lot of people start running away as the sea is coming in, because the power of the tide is so strong that too much of it, yeah, you gotta be careful. So basalt, that is a molten lava, when it meets with cold Atlantic Ocean, forms this, and that creates this beautiful color that you see. And to be standing here and then to hear the waves, ocean, and for that to come rushing in and seeing everyone just run around, it's quite a scene, quite a setting. And then obviously you have that cave of wonder there, and then you've got the basalt columns over there. Really, really lovely to see, but it stretches for quite some distance, so you can spend literally a whole evening here. And as it gets darker, the views and the pictures, because this is one of the most Instagrammable spots here in Iceland, you could spend an entire evening here. So highly recommended as part of your tour when you're visiting Iceland. What you see today here in the black sand beach, it's actually 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago it was a little different, because every year it's changing little by little. The more of these grainy are starting to sort of go, and you're starting seeing more of the pebbles from the sea come in. The places we've been to today, how can you make sure you are traveling around Iceland, going to the most scenic hotspots that you need to visit for the best possible price? knowing that if someone like me who doesn't drive, if you don't drive, you can't rent a car, what's the best way to get around? And this particular trip itself, I've arranged through Get Your Guide. So check the link or scan the QR code where you'll be able to it'll take you straight to the page in which I booked this trip, and know that I've only spent just over £120 for this whole day experience. Go glacier hiking the black sand beach here in Reynisfjara, and also to see the waterfall. More importantly, there's one more to go, the waterfall we're able to walk behind. So all of that is a mind-boggling day experience. So I've arrived at my final destination for today, which is the Seljalandsfoss waterfall. So this particular waterfall, you can actually walk around it. However, unfortunately, because it's the winter season right now, everything behind it is frozen. So if you do attempt to go, you will absolutely slip up there. So that's a problem. So we can only see it from the front. But in most cases, you'll be able to go behind, and it's one of the very rare moments anywhere in the world where you can actually go behind a waterfall itself to get a full 360 view. So let's go. So why is this waterfall here? In fact, this waterfall comes from melt water, which is from a volcano, and that volcano erupted in 2010, putting an end to pause to say, to the airspace across Europe. That's how powerful the eruption was back in 2010. But over my shoulders, I can feel the breeze of the water already coming, the sound like we saw earlier on today. But this one looks absolutely huge. And you can see the rainbow that is forming from the mist. It is absolutely beautiful. And then you can see that drop is 60 meters. So let's walk the pathway where we could have gone up and behind. Unfortunately, as I said, it's closed. But this is the pathway that leads to that entrance. When I say it's frozen, you can tell. Just look at that. Everything here is frozen. Including your fingers. Yes. And there's the stairs. So that will take you up. And then that pathway there. That's what leads to behind the waterfall itself. So we would have been standing right over there. So if you want that experience of walking behind, you may wish to come during the summer season, because during the winter season, we don't have that privilege. So how would you rate today's experience out of 10, having gone to so many different locations here in Iceland, all in a single day? And to know the money that was spent on this, was it worth it? Because Iceland itself is a very expensive country. So there are a few things that you may need to be aware of as you're sort of traveling different parts, because lunch, food, all of that doesn't come cheap. And to experience things like this, though they are wonders of nature, yes, you can walk behind there for free during the summer, but to travel across the country, especially the South Coast, one location after another, all of that adds up. Quite pricey, especially if you don't have a car yourself and you're booking it through Get Your Guide or so. I paid £120 for this experience today. Would I say it was worth it? Absolutely. But if you're going to pay for food on top, drinks on top, it can really weigh heavy on your pocket. So you might want to consider pack lunch, drinks from home, bring that all with you so you do save huge amounts of money, because things, as I say, I bought a couple of drinks and it cost me £20 just for a couple of drinks. So next time you guys are here, bring them with you. Seljalandsfoss, it doesn't have one waterfall. You can see quite a number. Right now I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 right in front of you, and probably if you keep walking you probably will even see more. And that's the beauty of nature. It never disappoints. And this brings to an end a wonderful Icelandic experience. The past couple of days has taken me so many parts of Iceland. different weather, different experiences, different amounts in money spent, but all providing beauty of nature. So if you want to travel to Iceland, I'd say highly recommend it, but make sure you've got money in your pocket because this place is quite expensive.
Hello, I'm here with Sabirul.
Yes.
Here we are in the best waterfall in Iceland. This is very good, very beautiful. Thank you for everything. Take ice in Iceland. Bye guys.
So subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, press the like button for all the videos. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, check them out. But I'll see you on my next video. Next time on Sabirul on the Move, I fly off to sunny Cyprus, where planes fly over my head, get left behind by a bus in Ayia Napa, and get lost in the 1970s. Click here to watch my full trip in Cyprus.